Good afternoon, gaming family. What's going on? How y'all doing on this lovely Wednesday, guys? Um, we're gonna try to do this little. I decided to do two birds with one stone right here. I needed to edit so I can show y'all guys what I've learned, but we're gonna just try to do two things at once. So what I'm gonna do is tell y'all what y'all need for solo if you're trying to run it solo, and if you're trying to run it with your buddies, and we're gonna try to get it done at the same time. You can do it this way the whole way. It's like a lot of little excellent little things that you can use when you're doing it. So we're gonna go ahead and get that done. Some links I'm gonna describe some things, but the links I'm gonna put after my live. So when my live is over, I will drop some new links I'm using, so you'll have it. But we can go ahead and get started to what we need and what we want. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna be talking in two different directions. I'm gonna be talking in solo, and I'm gonna be talking for the people who have groups on multiplayer. So first things first, we're gonna cover like our setup, then we're gonna move from our setup, then we're gonna come from the setup to what we're gonna need on the field, from the field, what we need for the boss fight. So we should be a couple all that at once. The setup is going to be a little longer on my end, so the stuff you need, you might want to fast forward until what you need and what you don't need. And I will be telling you the locations, even though mine is not in that location. I will just spend extra time to show you what the other locations, some of the items can be. If this helps y'all out a little bit, maybe consider subscribing to the page, throw the likes up if it helps you out, and always look at our playlist that we got there for all our other goodies for our new time comers, man. So enough of that. We're gonna sit here and talk about our setup. First thing is your layout. We can go for weapons right now. There's a lot of weapons out there that's good. I tell everybody always, when you click your weapon, always pick R2 to see that weapon output and see what your damage rate look like. So this is what I look like. This is the weapon I'll be going in with. I'm not going to be going to the boss fight with this though. I'm just starting the weapon out with this, and I'm just going in there. If I could go to the boss fight with it, it's a great weapon for boss fight. These are the modifications I have for that weapon. I'm not going to spend time and go through all that for you. I just pause the video and look. I will be going all the way down it so you can check it out. As far as shotguns, I know a lot of people using this shotgun as well. This is the number one important thing. You can use everything else, and this is what I tell y'all: always do your own homework. You can listen to walkthroughs, you can listen to what other people use, but do it for yourself so you can know this kind of thing I'm about to tell you. A lot of people using this setup and not using the 12 gauge. They want to go to the Dragon Breath. You see the difference in it. You see how mine is red, the whole body shot is red on 12 gauge. Look at Dragon Breath. You still inputting damage, and y'all thinking about that incendiary damage is lovely. It's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying it's the biggest problem, but you see how the body size. You can't even see that without R1. So this is what y'all going with right here. You see the damage, you can't see it. You see it's like much more damage on firepower. So you're thinking, okay, Dragon Breath does this discrepant amount of damage. It does not. Press R2 and you'll see the difference. You see how many deductions we have? Look at the 12 gauge now. You see what I mean? So with 12 gauge, we're doing massive damage. Those are the two important things. That's the number one important act too. But the second important thing is going to get you, the rest of the ones you can got to play with on your own. But the two you're looking at is going to be the fire mod and the barrel. And the muzzle as well. That's three. I want to put three in there. And this would give you all that. So you going for multiplayer C headshots here. So you going for overall damage. What you want to do is slaughter the boss. The bear really gets in the way. So you want to do something to make up for the bear activity. So keep that in mind. Put all three of those together and you come with this here. You can actually play with that with a lot of weapons that you use. I'm gonna just slide by a lot of the weapons, but I know most people is going for this shotgun here. But this is the mod we're using. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But I did want to run across people, tell people that a lot of people doing their walkthroughs, they saying shotgun is not good to use. It is. It's great to use for the horde that's gonna be following you. Keep that in mind. It really helps out a whole lot. If this stuff is not for you, go ahead and fast forward the video. and get to the good stuff as far as what we're gonna do in the field. But I'm gonna spend time to do this, and then we're gonna go out there and do that. Another weapon that's good for a build for this boss is this submachine machine gun here. The weapon scenario is the same way. I have no serious mods unlocked for it yet. I can just only imagine what I have for it and what it'd be like. This is what I started out with, but I've played with it a little bit. But make sure you fully unlock these weapons so you can see the full potential of it. But stock wise, it's a really good gun. It feels good in your hands. It's really good. If you can do pump on some of these guns, but as far as shotguns, but I wouldn't. The horde gets real when you go to the boss fight. So you're gonna use them. That's the two I would have for each class. One for shotgun, one for submachine gun. The other ones, like I said, you can play with. If you're in a burst shooter and you can shoot and burst, the arcade is good as well. I'm not a burst shot shooter. I don't really like that unless I'm grinding for some kind of thing. But other than that, burst is good. The arcade is gonna be real lovely. As far as the assault rifles, I have a top 3 that would be great for the boss fight, but like I said, I'm running with the shotgun here. The Peacekeeper is really good. Try that. The MRX and the AK. I've heard some people using the mod 15. I'm not quite sure about that myself. I won't probably try to use that, but these are the 3 right here that I'm going with. It might be a little different for anybody else. I even go for, this is the round shot too, so I even go for the last one as well. It's like you said, R2 is gonna be your friend. If you building a gun, use R2. Do not come over here and use firepower, accuracy, and all that other stuff, because it's gonna give you a not accurate measurement of what you're trying to do. Click R2 or whatever it is on your pad for computer or Xbox. I don't know the button you have to press for that, but on PS5 is R2. You press that and you kind of look at your numbers. Pay attention to your numbers. That's what you're looking at. Don't look at other things that say, I think this doing this, YouTuber using this, so we're gonna use that. Do not do that, and don't do that. But as far as what the top weapons we are using right here, Ether Shroud is gonna be your friend. I tell everybody you want a Shroud. You're gonna need Shroud. You can use Shroud throughout the whole thing. It helps a lot, but you mainly using Shroud for the boss fight. Shroud is going to be used to repair Tessie. That's it. Do not Shroud. I can understand you get in the jam, you need to get out. That's fine, but if you can survive without getting it takes a long time for your field grade upgrade to upgrade. So make sure when you using your Ether Shroud, repair Tessie with it. You might want to do some things to help it recharge faster. I do explain that in a few minutes. I will tell you that. Toxic growth gonna be good. I'm not gonna start out with toxic growth just because toxic growth is not gonna help me from what I'm about to do. But if you run into the weapon I just told you earlier, like I said, if you just got in late, go back to the back of the video and you will see that. But it will help for already giving your gun pack a punch. Like when you get in the beginning, you can farm out the mushroom, stay there, pack a punch or 2, give you a lot of good items, and you can get that. I will show you when we get started as well. But that's the top 2 things I would recommend you using for that. I would even say Frenzy Guard as well for some of the steps. There's one step in particular that I will end up saying it in the video. One step you can use Frenzy Guard to make one of the parts and stuff a lot easier. So that's another thing, top 3 things to use doing this Easter egg. Even when you solo, most of this I'm running solo, so it's a lot of things that would be helpful doing solo. So that's why I'm saying Frenzy Guard and Ether Shroud for solo. Not so much, Frenzy Guard when you with the teammates. It's different from when you playing solo or with yourself. So that's top 3 things there. Stun grenades, always stun grenades are good because you can do it with the Klaus. Brain stun grenades, stem shot is good too. Once you get past the Klaus stage, you will not need this stun grenades anymore. I was probably switch over to stem shots or even the monkeys, and even Kazar. So we're gonna run a lot of solos. So I'm not gonna really be messing with monkeys if I can't. I prestige anyway, so I can't really use them. I might pick them up and try them a little later. That will help you repair Tessie. All this stuff will help you repair the vehicle. The vehicle is going to do all the damage for you during this boss fight. So you want to keep Tessie repaired as much as you can, as often as you can. I would say stem shots, because you can overcharge yourself. You can, even when you don't need stem shots, you can hit yourself with a stem shot and you will get, you know, more health. Like, you don't have to be needing to use it when you like back, I think like in Black Ops 6 and the earlier stem shots, yeah, boost your speed and then you just get your health back to what you had. You can overcharge yourself, so that's a plus. That great that Call of Duty did that. Syntax, I got that because I have nothing unlocked. The two you probably want to walk in with is Molotovs and Combat Axe, so I'll explain that when I get into the live feed. That's the best two things to use during this Easter egg. Boss fight is going to be maybe a Sentry. That's going to be pretty much it for that part. Let's talk gobblegums. When you send yourself your gobblegums out, have 3, maybe 2 gobblegums that you can switch back and forth to. This is what we started the map with. I told you earlier, I'm using an elemental weapon on this part of the Easter egg. You can very well do it with the shotgun I'm using, but I want to use that for a specific reason, so I will explain that when I get there. But Perkaholic, listen to me when I say this. You can use your Perkaholic many times right now. I want to sit there and explain that because you can use the Perkaholic when you start. Make sure you have another one on standby when you get to the boss. So some of you, when you die, you can use it again. You can get yourself an additional 4 lives to live. I will explain 4 in a little bit. Sound 4 kind of crazy, right? You just need 1. I would explain that in a few minutes because it will help with your quick revive when you get it. So that's one. Warner bar is gonna be good for me because I'm using that weapon. Hidden power. We already know what hidden power is. It just goes up to legendary. You won't have to worry about them packing. I'm gonna use crate power so I can have mats already pack a punched. That will help if you do that toxic growth thing I'm telling y'all about. I will come out with a shorter version of this, so I will show y'all what everything do in that sort of version. And I got the second setup is for my card here, my gift card. I might end up putting my gift card on one of the other ones. I think I'm going to. Oh yeah, I got it on already. But that's my first setup. The setup I have now, it's about the same thing, but I substituted my I need to put that back on there though. We're gonna do it this way because I can. Oh okay, I just thought of what I was gonna do. That can stay the same. You can keep that the same. Like I'm just going back to get the fire sale one. This is the only one I'm going back. I had to go look at it to see which one it was. But yeah, I had to get the fire sale one, so it'll hit all the way around the board, so I won't pay as much. So I won't have to look for the mystery box. So I will be going back and forth between these two. And let me see. If you got a gift card, that's good. Use that because it'll give you 3,000 points when you first start. You won't have to worry about nothing for points. And the next crate I'll be going for is Auto Eyes. That's the important ones. Auto Eyes, Armor Getting Up, and Power Crate. So you can Power Crate is gonna be good to the boss fight. So I will tell you bring that into boss fight as well because it takes a long time for some reason for your field grade to upgrade so you can use Tessie. So bring that in. Armor Getting Up is great too because they really stingy with the armor on boss fights. You have to be really killing zombies. So that's a good bonus. And Outer Eyes for one of the tasks we're gonna do. So you're gonna see me swatching back and forth between these 3. I just listed the most important ones. Other ones you kind of fill up as you want, but these are the ones that I'm using. Pack 3, 4, and 1. So if you need to take time to pause the video to see which one, do that. This is another important one. I'm going back to my field upgrade and tell you what I have on my field upgrade. Let's see. I get back over here. It augments. So this is what important. This is going to be the difference between solo and running with people. Wasp, if you can put more damage. You can actually put whatever you want in these. That shows the more damage. The revive is great, but it has to be active. I wouldn't really, because you don't know when it's going to become active, so I wouldn't really depend on that. You might die when it's not active and you still dead. So I would say the damage and the periodic heal you, so that'd be great. The decreased cooldown, if you go ahead, if you already unlock the other attachment for I think if you max it out, you get another slot for augments. If you max that out and get that, these are the two to run with. If not, prioritize where you at. I'm solo right now, so that wasp will hold that zombie for you while you run around and do all the stuff you want to do, which I will show you in a few minutes. So keep that in mind. He will hold your zombie and you can do anything. And he'll hold him for a good little while. So that's a lot of benefit in that. So you look forward to a lot of my solo players doing that. Even works in multiplayer as well, so everybody can maybe branch off and do the part. You won't have to do that holding zombies deal. It's hard solo doing that, so that's a big game changer when it comes to some solo players doing it. And decreases the cooldown, so remember that. I'm just gonna go skim across the important ones, and then y'all can pretty much fill them up on your own with the rest. So Jug, I got probiotic. That's great. Do that. You can. I would even say the shell, the armor shells. That's great. I'm looking for max damage, max health. So I'm going with probiotic, and then I'm going for hardened plates. So I had to max mines out, so I got hardened plates and I got durable plates. But if you ain't got that other one unlocked, do hardened plates. It's nothing wrong with durability. It's great. Who don't want more durable plates? But you get more migration on the damage if you do hardened plates. So do hardened plates for your Jug. This is the game changer I'm telling everybody about. Equivalent exchange. Most people would probably go with Dying Wish. If you have a wonder weapon when you go down, which we're gonna have, if you kill a zombie, right, you would get revived and you would still have all your perks. You would not, like normally, Dying Wish, you're gonna Dying Wish, they lose that one perk, and then you got one more time to go down, then you lose all your perks. With equivalent exchange, you got 3 times to get up with all your perks. You won't have to be, okay, I'm gonna die, I ain't better get myself up. That's why exactly I tell you I'm using the elemental weapon this time. I'm not gonna use a regular weapon, because it's gonna be hard to try to get that shot done across because the zombies seem to walk away from you or run away from you when you're down. So this give me extra range to do what I need to do. Another thing, you can kind of play with this a little bit. I used to run with people, so reviving a ally at full health really matters. We're gonna change it up because we're doing solo, but that's gonna be good for multiplayer and solo for us for the people like this. I don't even know if I'm gonna change it to right now. So we're just gonna go with that one just to. I'm gonna keep it because there's nothing really I can really do with that right now for solo. But a lot of these right now, some of these are gonna change from solo to multiplayer. So what trade is gonna be same game through another weapon. I would say this one right here, so you can get more ammo. But if you running multiplayer, it's tons of ones you can use. I almost changed it to free upgrade because it was so slow for my upgrade to revive, but this would be Shell of Deaths is good. You can hide behind the smoke and none of the zombies see you. You can sit there and just, do what you need to do with that. But we're gonna do parting gifts, so my one weapon will continue to get ammo, so I'm gonna have to pay as much as just getting ammo. Picky Eater is great. Gonna be great for this as well. As far as the equipment you're getting, so you can keep on spotting those equipments and keep doing what you're doing. I'm not gonna go through all these guys. I'm gonna tell you ones that's important, and that's it. You can kind of do what you want with the rest. This is great. We're gonna do a Deadhead for Dead Shot, and we're gonna do Death Break. This is for the major bosses. That counts for the boss fight as well. doing more damage. And when I say it doubles, that's why numbers start to change so much when our weapon is well. So you're doing like whatever your damage is, you doubling that up. Yeah, I would even say dead first as well. But these are two I'm running with that. Depth perception, that's another one that's important. So we can do critical eye and we can do bird's eye view. So like I said, it's better for radius on the map. And then like I said, we do more damage on critical blows. So what you're doing is maximizing damage every time. So that's what we're looking at, damage. That's why I'm covering it up. So when we get to the boss, you're not going to be there doing that much damage on the boss as the weapon. It's going to be the card that's doing it. But when you get a chance, you're going to be shooting at it when you get the chance. So, and then I think that pretty much sums up everything that's mostly important for the boss fight. The other ones you can kind of do on your own. I would do, free faller and hard target for stamina up. Just to have some more run room so we can jump around and run around like we want. This is what I'm telling you I swapped out the other day. I usually go with faster reload, but I swapped out this today with field upgrade recharge. Just because my field upgrade took a little longer than it's supposed to charge up. Hopefully that helps and charges a little quicker. And then, like I said, you can just do everything else the way you want, guys. That's the most important ones. PS flopper, it doesn't really matter. It's your choice and how you want to do things. And if y'all get behind it anyway, let me know. Well, pause the video. You can't let me know. Well, you can let me know if you're watching the live. But pause the video and just kind of look at what I have set up and just keep the video going from there. Fill upgrades, it just, like I said, it's just how you want to work it. My field upgrade is going to be a little different. If you're running each shroud, these are the best one to use. Cloaking nearby enemies, so it's not we ain't got the enemies to cloak, so I will probably change that up. Cloaking nearby enemies is going to be good for the party you're in, but being that we're going to run solo, I'm gonna put it right here. So that'll be good for either shroud for me because I'm solo. I wish that was unlocked how I use that, but if you run a multiplayer, it's going to be the first slot group shroud because you give everybody an opportunity to be, shrouded. I say increase extra charge because if you had two, it's always good to have more than one charge. That'll be great. Usually I will run extension so I can be in it longer, but you have enough charge where you better heal Tessie if done properly, even with the surcharge give you. We just using that just to heal Tessie. We gotta use that for damage or nothing like that. So that's the number one thing. Toxic growth, y'all gotta see. I just strictly use that for that thing I was telling you about. I need to unlock some things, but that I didn't. But even heal aura is good for your teammates if you want to do that, but either shroud is gonna be the way to go. Now that all of that out the way, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get into the boss fight and try to get into it. I'm just gonna show y'all. I got pretty close yesterday, so I feel like I can kill two birds with one stone. Hopefully I'll be able to beat it here with you guys. If not, this is gonna be my last video on this. The next video I will have is gonna be co-op and a little multiplayer. Then I'll probably go back to Hollow Knees Silk Song and just bounce back from there. I don't like to dwell on things for so long. So this is gonna probably be one of my last videos until we do open lobby, which I will be doing open lobby again, guys, to help you guys some more through it. So this will be the last one I do, in an individual level, but open lobby is coming for everybody else who hasn't do it or need help with it. And we're just gonna keep grinding it out until you get it done. Trying to get it done before director's mode out. It's a big thing for everybody, so I'm trying to help you guys do that. You're looking for me to carry? No, I'm not carrying you. That's not what we're doing. I'm just trying to help you put a little bit on top of what you got. Some people just need that little help. I'm not the person to try to carry nobody. I don't do that stuff. But anyway, guys, we're gonna go with this, and this we're going with. let's get it done. Like I said, if anytime I talk a little too quick before you, I apologize, guys. I am a quick talker. Sorry about that. I try not to be, but every time I try not to be, I end up being. So I apologize ahead of hand for that. If any way you get lost at any time, pause the video. I'm gonna try to keep my time as long as I can on it. The goal over here is keeping going for wave 30, guys. You can get it anywhere wave 20 to 11 to 15. We had a guy yesterday get everything done by wave 13. That's if, you know, parts and everything go right, everything's spawning like it's supposed to. But I'm gonna tell y'all shortcuts to it as well.
Fire now. Your souls will thirst here till I swallow you whole.
When I tell y'all shortcuts about it, I should change that out since we gonna end up wasting this, but it's okay. This is what I'm talking about earlier, guys. You grab this can here. If you had toxic growth, you'll put toxic growth down here and you spray your can and you just wait here for a couple of waves. We're not gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and pick crate power. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna
Wait, is this corrosive? Too late now.
try to get our own weapon at the beginning. We already got our money. I had to get rid of them. They caught me right doing that. I didn't want to do that. But they got in my face a little quickly right then.
Especially after I stripped you of so much resolve.
So we're getting most of our stuff already. It's good solo too, guys, because you can pause and do what you need to do. So we do got our thing here. Where's that beam? That thing always loses me in here. I think it's in that building else up here. Oh, they give me the crate cake. The ray gun is cool, but I like the Mark II. It does a lot of damage and they give it to me. That's great. I don't recommend the ray gun itself. It's great. I'm not saying it's not, you know, not good, but the Mark is what you want for input more damage. So let's see what we got here. Flawless gun, what is that? So I think we got all I want for that stuff. This is what I mean by multiple packs. So we got everything from this lineup. I have to come back here to get another Perkaholic, which I am gonna grab. Hope they give it to me so I can just kind of keep it on me. You don't need that. And I need to grab my Perka. Yeah, I need to grab that in with the first one. I didn't even get it the first time. So I'm gonna get it the second time. I think we got the wrong pack on right now anyway. Yep, I got this pack on instead. So I have to switch here. Come here with that. Got another fire cell there. Just don't be so eager to shoot the zombies, guys. That's all I'm saying. You can be doing this half the time, getting them in bunches. That gets you to the that also get that walk time to activate instead of shooting one at a time. So we got our first one. I'm gonna try to hit it again to get the second one.
Good thing I just got my job.
What I'm saying, y'all, exactly. Especially just take your time. Take your time doing this. There's no rush. I'm gonna use this opportunity to put points up. If you're trying to, you know, level up your weapon, these are things to use. We have no battle pass right now, so I wouldn't waste those, guys. But these are things you use. You're trying to level up your weapons. So being I'm in prestige mode, I'm trying to get back to what I was. I lost a lot of stuff prestiging. I wish I had saved it. I was going to save it at first, but I don't want to take too long doing it. So I would definitely want to get that out the way. Get another wonder bar, which I will try. I should have grabbed it because I could have got the If you can get the arm early, that'd be great. But I just let that go. Another crate. I can use this opportunity to tell y'all how to get the arm as well. If you can, the arm, you can get the mystery weapon out the box, the new one for the I don't even know what it's called. I just called it the arm, then. But y'all get it. You can get it out the box, but I'm gonna tell you how to farm it. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not in no kind of rush. As long as we get there, the wave tunnel, we can still do a lot of damage. I'm gonna grab it just in case. Probably just play with it and see if we get lucky and get it out of there. But I still would tell you the steps on how to craft that if we do, which I don't think we're going to, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm just waiting to get that other perkaholic, guys, so be a little patient here. Just like I said, if you end up watching this live a little later, definitely fast forward past this point. So what you're gonna do is just keep cycling the gumball through until you get the gumballs you want. Got our net perkaholic there. So now this is the time to pause again. Switch your pack, because we didn't already use this up. So this is the part that's going to be important right here. See, I got my armor. So I'm going to get that. So I don't have to worry about armor. So what are you doing is trying to beef yourself up. So you don't want to spend all your money trying to get your stuff right. You want to use your money for other things like opening the doors or even, pack punching a little further than you want. So we good here. My mystery weapon is going to be on this arm, so I'm not really worried about using this much. So we can just be using this. Wall clearance, I don't need that. I kind of put that there just because. The next one we're going to get is probably the power crag, but I'm going to get the plates first and again go for the power crag. Hopefully we won't get that before we get the other. That's what we're looking for. See? Stage 3 plates already. We won't have to worry about getting that.
I don't have a sense of taste. Hooray!
So now we're going to go for our outer eyes for the one I tell you we need. We got our power crag early. We're just going to let it go. Now I could go ahead and put that in if I ain't try that Wonder Bar deal. But if you don't have Wonder Bar, definitely put that on early and just kind of hold on to it. Got fingers up. That's great for if you got multiple teammates. So you can get those up if they fall. You want to use their perks. We go here again. Alright, that's what we want. Okay. So now we're just gonna sit here and just chill for a minute. If you don't got stun grenades, you got a free stun grenade there. I grabbed it already. Got head for Tessie. Go ahead and get her built. So you starting out, I would tell everybody to go left. Go left. Get your first part there. Keep going. Go to the middle, pack a punch, and then go right. You gotta go both sides anyway, but I wouldn't go right because you can take care of a bunch of steps this way. So what we're gonna do is try to get our wasp out, like I said, and then try to kick care of some of these steps. See, our wasp is already active. Now watch what it do. Sometimes you gotta lead it because it's not gonna follow. He's already holding it anyway. That's why I still here is waiting on it. You see how he just hold it there? See what I'm talking about? So now we got the opportunity to do what we want.
This here's the base spot. I suggest you
Remember I say guys, left. Start left. I'm gonna grab some of these. Don't waste those because they take a little time to spawn. Those were the other ones repaired. These blow up. I'm gonna grab this one on accident. But you want less damage on your weird fish you can get. Try to keep it where you can just get in there. Stop right here. You want to take care of everything in one step here. So I would say get the part first. If you got multiple people, somebody can grab the part while somebody else do this. Grenades work 2 guys. If you got a 10 tech, some of them got 1, so I'm going to use it when I need it. and that's done. So we got all this money, so it's gonna be easy to open the door. Try to get these zombie kids right quick. And our first part is there. As y'all know with some of the other walkthroughs. Our mystery box is right there. So I'm just gonna try to waste my 9,000 and see, can we get lucky? Ah, I forgot to take this before I did that. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna see, can I get lucky and grab it out of there? If not, you know, there's no worries. Definitely gonna explain to y'all how to grab that. Try to do things. You're gonna do a little bit of back and forth, but you try to minimize the back and forth. He's not want that. We're gonna let it go. But you definitely want to use that. It's definitely beneficial. If you got a lot like I got, if I was playing by myself completely, I'd have took the time, got a power crack for the boss. I would have took the time and try to do it the whole way, just try to save a round, because it takes a little round to craft that. But oh god, why did I not go through there? What is up with that? Why is the wall like that? It's the first time I seen that right there. Oh yeah, guys, I'm tripping. I'm sorry. I got to turn the power out. I just did that for the first time. So I'm like, wow, so they block you in once you do that. So you're gonna keep going and try to do the other one. So if you got the spoils like this, go ahead and put it down as soon as you can. You still got our time. I just want to say you can get a couple of steps done before all this. The thing is gonna make us last as long is the bear. The bear is gonna make us last long. If I'm gonna try to not do that. I'm gonna tell y'all the good way of not skipping that. You don't have to find the bear all the time. Hopefully we won't need that part when I was playing that in a few minutes. Our whisk is already out, so hopefully it might have came over here and did what it did already. I'm hoping it did. Go ahead and unlock cloud size. So we have that. We'll be here. See, he's over here. So he's gonna. I seen it come through. Oh, just died. So hopefully he came in. Nope, he didn't come in and do it.
Things over the years. Deserter, zealot, scourge, sovereign, purified, flame.
So we can go ahead and get this active.
Need a label. You go ahead and call me Warden.
Done. I'm gonna run this circle again, and hopefully we get that whisk come out and do this mirror. The whole goal is you don't have to shoot the first diamond you see. Stop doing that. Anybody, even in multiplayer, stop doing that. Run your circle and get your horde down, so you'll give your whisk a fair chance to come out for you, so you won't be wasting too many rounds. So we got most of our round zombies here. So we can get our whisk, I don't think.
Double points!
We're gonna keep the crawler there just in case. You can always come back and do the mirror, so don't worry about that, guys. Try to get it, move on to another part. We got him crawling. That's as good as we need to activate the power. So I'm gonna look at it as a U. So you're gonna be doing these U action the way I came from. You can be doing this U action the whole time. That's what all your power is. Your power here, here, and there. You're gonna be doing a U most of the time. The other side is basically on parts. So when you get to scrape, always look from spawn on out. So this is spawn, and you come out. So when you do the other part, it's always going to be exit 151 there on your right, On your left, it's gonna be, we like to call it the rocket. So we're gonna call it a hill on your left. So rocket 115. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of our spoils and power and come back here. Let them repair Tessie. Do not be so eager to pack a punch. We are the pack a punch, so we're not worrying about it too bad. So I say it should be never a time when you sit down and not do anything. The time you're doing nothing is a time when you can get a part down. Sometimes you may not have no choice, but most of the time you have a choice to do what you need to do. I say come here and drop the spoil down. This is why I said we can do a lot of back and forth. Because we got to come back here when I go back to Area 51 to get the axe. But I do want to get it taken care of before I hit that direction. If I had another zombie just standing on standby, I would have done that with the wisp. But being that we had a crawler and he's going to grow legs when I come back. So we got all our power on. Now, if we already had an axe on, most of the guys are still maxed out. You could go ahead and try that now. That's why it's good on multiplayer. Somebody can have the axe and somebody can have the Molotov to get that done all at once. But being that just solo, we're going to do it a little different. Wait, this switch. I thought I was in here. Oh, that's survival. I didn't ever hit that switch. How are you gonna do that? Oh wow. So I guess that's new. I didn't know you can have to go back and do that. So I guess once you go back to all the power, it makes you go back to get the power. Test. That's the garage open now. But that spoil's already active, so that'll be there. So don't be in a huge rush to get it back. If this blow up like it's about to probably do, don't worry about it. You can bring it back once you get to the garage. Oh, we made it through. That ain't bad. That's one thing I hate about this though. Cause they can still like be tearing it up through the thing. So we packed once already, so that's great. So I gotta go back and hit the fire switch. I will do that in a minute. I'm not concerned about that for power yet, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. So we're gonna take the time to hit that whisk again on the mirror. I could take the chance and ride up there and do that already, but here's our free Molotov here for if you gotta do not grab that unless you're gonna use it. You got a free Molotov and you got a free axe. So if you don't get the upgrade, they're free. So just let it stay there if you're not ready for that step. Go ahead, turn around. And this where things get interesting. Like if you got the wonder weapon out the box, you're straight. You do not have to do what I'm about to do. All you have to do is start, doing towards the ATX steps. So right now we gotta craft our arm. That's exactly why we're looking for the parts now. Hopefully we get the whisk out of here. If not, like I said, do not wait for the whisk. If you don't get it, leave it and go take care of the next step. See, like I said, I'm not shooting no zombies. Pile them up. You want to get the power so you can keep an eye on the whole wave. You want to babysit the wave. That's what you want to do. You don't want to sit here and kill something on accident. That's how things are killed on accident. Babysitting the wave is going to be the best bet for you. See, you get the whole wave of zombies here. Solo is going to be a little thinner because we don't got the same wave as, they create waves based on, the player. So, we have a little bit more zombies. We had like 2 or 3 more people in here. So this is our whole wave of zombies here. You see nothing spawning, that's spawning in. So we just gonna kind of run through them and hope our whisk come through. Nope, they didn't come through yet. That's what I'm saying, take a little time for that sometimes. That's the best way to do it. So we're just gonna grab Tessie and just go to the other one. Remember I said, guys, left to right. So right is what? Exit 151. So we got. See, shit, air spawn in. Anyways, we got to spawn in this time. Even though we on our way to here. I'm trying to say, gonna be a lot of back and forth. Do not mind that. You can try to get things done all at once, but more than likely it's not gonna work from that way. So we got him to spawn in. It's gonna end up saving that for us because it's in. Whenever they get here, open the door. Our waster is probably not gonna spawn on this wave. We're gonna grab our axe. This is what we need to be for the key. So the waster disappeared again. No, it disappeared again. So I'm just gonna kind of stay here because we're getting close to 2 crucial steps that we need. I'm gonna just hold it down here. It was originally said that the witches won't spawn in unless you're in the building. It quickens that. You will still get the witches if you was outside this building, but it'd take a little longer for her to show up for the key. So don't think I gotta stay in here. It just makes it a little faster when you inside this building here. I've got the key outside the building plenty of times, but it takes a little longer for some reason.
You impure filth are gonna learn.
Wave 5, you kind of want to get our next part here. You want to be near this around like wave 5 or 6. Sometimes it be on 6 when it does it. You can find this also at farm as well. Like I said, a lot of the gameplay is going to change when you're in multiplayer to solo. So we're going to kind of stay here for the witches again for our key so we can get 2 things at once from on this side. The mirror is the most important one because that's the chalk. You want to get the chalk to see what kind of steps you got. You don't have to get all these parts. I'm gonna let it build up a little bit in here. I'm gonna shot him. Just not even thinking about it. But you want to kind of let it build up because you don't want the wisp to disappear before it's holding the zombies. So I'm just kind of run around in here and get as many of them in here as I can. Open that corner. I don't want to run back to there. Nukes will not be good. Don't try to grab that. If you got tactical infusion, that's great. That'll be great for what you're doing. You got a key already? I'm gonna kind of get out of here. Don't want to get caught. See, we got a low wave of zombies, so you don't have to wait for every wave. Once you see it get low like that, just start running. We're going back to where we came. Do not go straight. That's to the rocket ship. Everything is. The circle is still around. Zombies is always good for circling maps. So we just got one large circle. That's all we have. Just keep that in mind. Everything is still full circle. Kind of look at going away from the spawn towards spawn. That's what you're looking at. Away from spawn towards spawn. That's it. Let's stay there. Did I get that out of there? I did not. I rode all the way back over there and get it. Don't make that mistake, guys. I gotta go back. Sorry about that. See, we had no damage on the vehicle, so that makes it pretty good. Let's go back. Also a benefit that we didn't kill all the zombies, see? It's harder to hold one instead of a bunch. Keep that in mind as well. So you doing solos, you don't have to get down to the last one, especially without the thing you want to get. Go back and grab this kind of mistake I made. It's always in that cabinet. Remember that, guys. Key and cabinet.
Vehicular manslaughter. Fun for the whole family.
Also, when your vest activates, guys, it kills and it takes away from the kills too. That if you're trying to get it to hold it on me, try not to let it kill everything. You want to do most of the killing, so it can actually stay out longer. Your durability, you got extension durability, that's different. So you know it'll stay out a little longer for you. It's not too much longer, but it will stay a little longer for you. I'll make our gut right here. So now we're going to see how many zombies we actually have. So I can come up to the window already. Okay, this is what the one going to come in handy with. So if you can save our one here, we can get our mushroom. I can actually do it right now, but I kind of want to see what I can get with this mirror so we have no activation and it's taking a little while for it to activate, so I do want to make sure I get that done. Everything is planning, guys. You want to plan to do steps every time in your head. If you coming away from a round and you're not doing a step, fill that up with something. There's something you can always do. When one don't work out, you can try another one. Stay in that active, so we can kind of hang here and see what kind of power we have. So we got 2 items already. Wave 6. A lot of the earlier waves, it's all on the luck of the draw. I say that because if we have already had the weapon, we'll be getting some of the steps done. And getting the weapon out the wonder box is a huge gap, which you can close the gap quicker than you think. Like you can take all these steps out. All you would need is is the parts that try to start the ritual. So we got a good pile. So hopefully we can get a whisk out of this little pile here. We got one. I'm trying to get it to this window. I'm trying to hold him in here. And it disappeared and then try to hold him. But that part is actually done. I thought it was going to hold him, but it did. So we're going to kind of get out and try to find a mushroom. If the wave turn, that's fine. I didn't know the whisk disappeared as soon as it did the mirror, though. That's wild. So that stuff is done, actually. And don't do what I did. You want to keep an eye on if you see any mushrooms. So I'm going to kind of be driving around because I didn't keep an eye on it. Here goes one right here. We got lucky. First part there. Told you to use it when you get in the jam, guys. He ate it too.
Almost missed the last boss off of this bullshit county.
We're gonna go see is our part ready. I don't think it's gonna be ready, but I want to check up on it. Gotta hit the turn around on that one, but oh, my kid out of line. So we check and see it's ready a little later. Kind of want me to saving one zombie every time. So I come away from the zombie just in case you kill it in an accident. So you kill one in an accident, you know you have like 3 or 4 more. But you solely, if you're using that whisk, you solely depend on that to hold it. And it's quite different from multiplayer. You don't gotta worry about the cannon shooting it. Rather, the cannon would not shoot it once you get it installed. So this all you have to worry about is doing is hit running on top of it or something. I have the stun, I can actually activate clouds, so if I have to, I will go ahead and try to do that. That's the most important, activating clouds. So the parts we're doing now is the orders to start the ritual in the way. So once you get all the packet punch open, you can get the whisk early. I mean the mystery weapon early. But I'm just taking care of some of the parts, so I won't have to do that later. There we go. Got our whisk. You see how quick that was? The whisk already holding it. That guarantees the whisk instead of just shooting them one by one and have to hope the whisk come out and stay out. See, he's already holding. We straight. I'm gonna use the opportunity to patch it in.
Who's ready to board some warranties?
And now we can go do. Get that flip. So I gotta bounce back and forth between going back here and going there. I gotta get the axe, come back here, get the Molotov, and but it's gonna be great when we do that. It's because what I have to do is see that mushroom is ready. Have one part there. You can go ahead and divert the power over here too. I'm gonna go ahead and get that foot. That's done. So all we gotta do is light it on fire. Now, if you can craft Molotovs, that'd be great too. So definitely keep that in mind. I went all the way around. I didn't mean to. But we're under rank, so I wouldn't necessarily tell you to go all the way back and get the Molotov unless you cannot craft it like me. See, I cannot craft it because I'm prestige. So once you get the free combat axe, just craft the Molotov. It's only 350, especially if you're legendary and you did everything I said with the Gawa guns. You're straight. If you don't have the Gawa guns, you can still do like I did and farm what you need. Real quick, when I got you guys, if you're wondering why all my time is green, it's the setup I have right here. Go here, go to settings, put sub. Once you hit sub, and all these layers come out. So you go into subtitles. So then you can customize the color the way you want. So mine is green for enemies. And put it on custom. And when you get back, everything should look like that. Say interface here. So if that goes correctly, everything should look like you saw it on the screen. And you want to put high contrast mode on. So when that's just like almost having desperate protection on you 24/7. You don't need to look through walls. It'll be just like that. See, it's highlighted green. So if y'all want to have my setup like that, I think I checked the same thing as Blackout 6. So that's what we're running with. Now you're gonna grab that Molotov you seen earlier. Try to duck. I didn't ward him. This thing is really top heavy. I tried to duck him. That's why I said don't do that. Be careful. We had a necessary round. We got to turn here. That's why I said it's good to turn him, have him somewhere else. Because I was hoping to get Klaus. I was hoping to get Klaus on that run. We gotta get two things at one time. Cause I was gonna get Klaus and go away around, and when we got back to it, cause we had to come there and close out for that next step, and then I would have had 2 and 1 right there. But being that I was so clumsy to run him over, we gotta do it the other way. I hate how though. That's one of the things I cannot stand about these trucks. They're it's a very clumsy truck. It's not like you driving Grand Theft Auto or you driving in these racing car games or something. This truck is really clumsy. Like it does stuff that you don't even do. Like I didn't hit the hill that hard for it to jump up and fly up. I was trying to duck it off this cliff right here, so I was trying to ride the side. It shot me up and I hit there off this little rock. Whether we get whisked out or not, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to take care of that stuff with a couple of zombies. I'm gonna use him, just keep him around. Hopefully he doesn't get in the way. Open this door, we're gonna need that. Klaus is in the other side. Which I think is, by the way, great that they brought Klaus back for us, guys. Usually I thought he was going to be the lad. We ain't even seen him since Cold War, so it's great to, I mean, seen him, but he won't on your side. So it's great that they brought him back, just for us. On this, get rid of them. I was trying to get the whisk out of there, didn't get it. Oh, we gotta get the power. I skipped one step. Sorry about that, guys. So we gotta get it. the Klaus, the power for Klaus. Now, that power doesn't come until after wave 8, so we're gonna end up going back to spawn for a bit. I'm gonna use the opportunity to get the Molotov on the leg. If you don't get whisked to hold the zombie, still do what you do. Just don't depend on whisk. It just makes it easier for the things you need to do. So still go out and do what you need to do. Don't wait all day. And keep him here. Get our Molotov for the foot.
Throwing incendiary.
Grab that. Keep going. You don't want to get him time to catch up to you anyway, so you want to outrun him. I'm gonna go get Klaus. I gotta miss that. I told y'all this vehicle be funny. It act what it wanna act like. Got two, so we made it for it. So you want to keep Klaus away from your vehicle, so you keep it back here. This is where we're going right here for Klaus, here for the power for Klaus. Make Klaus for the little Klaus. He can pop up after wave 8. We rate on wave 8, so they give us credit for it. If you're running normal weapons for, it's gonna be the bear and well, most of it is gonna be the bear because he can be harassing you most of the time. It's gonna be napalm for the bear, guys. It does a lot of damage for the bear if you're using this arilla weapon like this here. What we're gonna do is end up going back, try to duck them 2 zombies here. That's all we have. I encourage everybody, I tell everybody, do like I do. Do not try to do this until you get used to the map. You will get lost, you will get turned around, and direction really matters on this map. It's really huge, but once you get it memorized, the map will look real small to you, I'm telling you. So most of our stuff now, we just waiting on that part. I don't feel comfortable bringing Klaus out right now because we still have a huge step to do to bring him all the way to the other side. On some of this, you can be able to do it using the jump port. You don't need to drive the truck the whole time. A lot of people think you have to drive the truck the whole time. You do not. You can start using jump pads and doing a lot of things. When I start using the truck, that's when I need it to get back and forth. So I do not want to take a chance on trying to get Klaus activated and bring him to the other side. I could, but I'm playing a real safe game right now. If I was solo and I wasn't trying to show you guys what I'm trying to show you, I would have done it. That too. So we can go ahead and save this wave and use that for Klaus wave. And if Klaus come out like he's supposed to, we can actually use that same wave to get our whole weapon this whole time too. Like I said, this changes on multiplayer though. I do want to tell you, I encourage you, it changes on multiplayer a whole lot. Multiplayer, if people know the steps, they can branch out and do other things where you complete other things. But in solo, you don't have to shoot the first thing you see. People act like they gotta shoot the first thing you see. I tell everybody that who's part of my community, you do not have to shoot everything you see. You do not have to do that. Just go ahead and just run them up. Multiplayer is a little different, I understand that, but if you're away from your group, you can still do this right here on whatever side you're on. And we kind of see our whole wave of zombies here. It get a little more difficult the higher wave you get, so definitely don't do that. This is the whole wave here. That whisk out. So we must got another one somewhere. That's our last one. It's holding them. So what we're gonna do is go to the other station. Don't worry, Klaus is not gonna kill him because he, for some reason, it knows what we're doing, I guess. So get our power, activate that. 2 flashbangs most of the time should do it. People said 3 or 4, but it's just 2. If you hit them in the right direction, it's just 2. That's 1. That's 2. See? 2 shots. If you got fall damage, you can just jump off. You don't have to tunnel out. You kind of want to get the Klaus active and head to where you're going to as soon as you do it. I found out the hard way. You cannot jump pad your way through. Once you get this part, you cannot use the jump pad. I did not know that originally, so I'm glad I found that out before I went into full to tell y'all this right here. So as long as you're here, you want to hang this right and just drop right down. And then when you active, go ahead and hit him here. Now on multiplayer, it's gonna be a little different because it's just you. It's easier. So you hit Klaus here, press R1, he stomp like this, boom, and you activated power. And you just want to stay here for them to the lockdown. That's why it's good that it's holding that one zombie went over there, so we can get room not to kill the actual zombie. We just doing the thing to him. You don't want to have multiple people standing here because you will fail it. So you kind of want to be the only one on this circle actually. Everybody else can be in the room, they can be down there somewhere, but they cannot stand the way you stand it. You have that done? Take it and then drive. So we're going back to all the pack punch areas. That's why I was saying you kind of want to memorize everything. Everything's in a U. You see, I didn't hit that gate yet. That automatically let me know that I haven't went that direction, and that's what I want. Duck this on purpose. Not be able to full power. They will spawn back in, but it takes a little while, so I don't hit those unless I'm actually really hurt. So we got our first thing, power here. I'm trying to duck this again and not hit them. So we're gonna try to go to the farm last, so we're gonna point this out here, side this way. Came this way for a reason, guys. We want everything to the right because the cannon's here to the right, and when we get those chains, it'll be to the right. Y'all can see what I'm talking about in 3 minutes. If you have a hard time, it's gonna be to the same side as test rig. You see that test rig over here? You want to take that grappling up every time to that side. You can come from the other side too. I'm not saying you can't, but you have to work your way around, and then you'll be turned around. If you come from that direction, you have to come way back across here. So everything up here is time based. Keep that in mind. So you kind of want to take your time. Use your only way around the map. So I'm just gonna jump down so I don't know about that. Tell you that fall damage comes in handy. If not, you have to find a grapple and go back down. So we go right through. You're just revisiting the power station. That's all you're doing. You're just coming back and revisiting the power station. Your farm is going to be the last one every time because that's going to be the one you actually drop the canister down after you charge it up. So it don't make sense to double back. You can double back. Not saying you can't. You're making yourself do a lot more work than you got to do. Keep going. So then eventually you're going this way. You're going to run right into the farm. vehicle looking good. You don't have to worry about killing our last zombie. You got and just move comfortably. Not gonna hit that, let that stay there. And we out the farm. Drop our canister down. This is our last place we're gonna be. And we have all the parts except for 2. That's counting the desk. So when we get the desk, that's to actually fill up. And then we are missing 1, and that'll be the bear. So hopefully we won't need no bear parts. So if we don't need the bear part, we can go ahead and get started. You won't even have to worry about it. But if we do, we have to wait to wave 16 and get that bear out. And that's gonna really put us in a, nah, I was gonna say put us in a jam, but it's gonna up the round more than we wanted to be up. So drop it here.
Processing.
And then that'll turn green.
Well,
So that's how you know it's active. So you get everything active. Now we got the opportunity to get out a metal weapon. Now you can do this early, like if you can get Klaus, well, you can do this early. Wait, we did it the earliest we can do it actually, because Klaus don't spawn in from that spawn area until wave 8. So you can do it as far as 8. So what we're gonna do is take the jump pad and look at these symbols on the roof. Janus Tower gonna be the best way to go. And just memorize these.
I'm a satellite.
So you can still look at it again twice when you come back to make sure you got it down.
This isn't where I park my bus.
So now we got our ones memorized. They got their own specific slot. You don't have to worry about it doubling it up. Like whatever you put it down, it's not gonna show one symbol that didn't show up. So this side will have something specifically for that side. See, ain't it cycling back? So they're gonna be on that. Kind of cycling them all through so you can see it. That was all the symbols. See, it's not going to show the symbol that is not supposed to be up there. The rest of the symbols are there to like kind of throw you off. So once you get the symbol that you want, these are our symbols. They don't have to be in order. There's a different order on the roof, but as long as you got the symbols that match where they're supposed to be, because you'll know, because you won't see some of the symbols until that one, and then you can hit the square here. It's going to take you through a tutorial for how to use the weapon. You just go through the tutorial and do all that. So that's why I didn't use it. So now we got that. If you want, you don't really have to take this in the boss fight, which I am, because it's great to have. Bad.
Well, fuck if I know.
So now we can use this glove to get our we can use the glove to get our desk and just go ahead and take care of one of the parts. I'm hoping we do not need a bear part. If we do, we have to wait with P16. There's no other way to really spawn that bear in it. I've heard of ways, like as far as like standing this round out here, you can stay out here. I know this spawn, so that's already gone. Our wish disappeared, so we can kind of still try to get that done. That vehicle repair for a minute. We got the crazy stage that I hate.
Come on now. You can do better than that, can't you?
I don't try to get caught with them, so I'll probably wait, I guess. I so don't like getting caught in there. Okay, they are annoying. I'm gonna try to do it anyway. Shoot the window weapon. Go into the animation, and our desk should be on the ground in a few minutes. Out the way. Our desk is here. You notice all our parts are there. If you got trouble like memorizing your parts, you can always press the pad or whatever. You pressing for, I guess, your system, and it shows you all the parts. So the middle part is the bear part. You know, it looks like a piece of eel or something. So So we gonna hope we don't need that. I'm gonna explain that in a few minutes because, like I said, we may not have to get that. You don't have to get every part. If you actually break the mirror first and put the chalk down first, you can actually just go after the parts you need, and that saves a lot of time too. So we're going to do run it up again. We're not circling. Notice how I'm making it look mega easy. It's not my playstyle. It's not me being the super goat and stuff like that. It just, some things is a smart way to do stuff. So you can just, you know yourself, how your playstyle is more than anything. So just make it easy on yourself. Every game you play, make it easy on yourself. This is no different. You want to make it easy on you. That's our whole wave of zombies there. Some more probably spawning when you kill them. I'm guaranteeing it will. He's gonna blow up eventually. That's gotta be our last zombie there. That brain rot kind of made him. Yeah. So I tell you that whisk is where you want to be. I can't say how important that is enough. Look at that. That's lovely. So what we're gonna do is you can either try the truck over there, which I'm going to because I'm gonna be looking for these parts, or you can leave it here and take the jump pad and take the jump pad back, so you'll be at which part you want to do, which I'm gonna do just for spite. I want to show y'all the jump pad. I probably won't because one of the parts can be right at the end of it. So this is a jump pad you will probably take. Make sure you go up that line, make that right, and it'll be on this side right here. So you can go to exit 151, or I think that's chromosome. You're gonna go that way, which it's a rocket ship, like what I told y'all earlier. So what we're gonna do is take our vehicle and go that way and see what parts we need. Hopefully the dust will spell out. Like I said earlier, if you're gonna do this, I'm not gonna have it up right now, but I will give y'all the decoder that I use for this step, so you can have it, so you can use it when y'all want to do solo or when you want to do with friends. It's a good decoder. I think that decoder goes all the way back to Black Ops 6 and stuff. That. So whoever made that decoder, thank you very much. So what we, like I said, everything's gonna be to the right. I mean, we went to the right. They dropped down here for Klaus. This time you're going to the left. Open this door, and notice all our parts here except one. That's the part we're missing right here, the bear part. So you can go ahead and hit the desk right here. You want to hold square because tapping square and stuff is not going to work. We get a type of code here. This is what I tell y'all. That's what that site is used for. I'm going to put the site on the bottom of the description after the live. They let y'all use the site for yourselves if you don't have one or you want to know which one I'm using, because this site does both of the codes. I can do 2 in one time with this code. You don't have to go to this site and the next site. But I will put that link on the bottom as soon as we finish this live. But if you're looking for it now, it's not going to be there. So guess what, guys? We do need the daggone bear. So we got a bear, the eyeballs, and the mushroom. So how unfortunate is that? But if we didn't need a bear part and needed one of these, it'd have been these 3, and then we could have got started. But being that we gotta wait to wave 16. I'm gonna kind of leave the car here and use the jump port because I can't do anything after that. Like you literally can't do anything until you get it active. That's the part where you come from not doing anything. That's why I say it's kind of like a luck of the draw. So if you drew the other items and didn't get the bear part, you could have definitely got started. So now we have to purposely wait on the bear. Oh, we gonna probably, I'm gonna need to get that back. So we're gonna need to, I forget, we're gonna need to blast the bear with that. If you're having trouble with your vehicle, if you don't know where it's at, or if you don't want to run back and get it like I just did, 1,000 points to bring it back. We get extra points anyway. We're gonna end up nerfing more, getting more points, built up doing this, so I wasn't really worried. Your next up here, because you have all the points, is getting pack a punch of 3. This is the weapon we're gonna be using. So this do damage anyway, but our goal is to get it pack 3. But that's initially what you're waiting on. That's why I was saying, if you already, at the beginning I showed you guys at the beginning, we didn't have to worry about no armor. We didn't have to worry about the first day of the pack. We actually could have farmed at point 2 by the mercenaries if we got I poured the bomb in. Shot him before I did. So we saved a lot of money at the beginning. We use most of our money to open up doors, and that's what you want. You want to use most of your cash opening up them doors. We are ahead of the game. We got our Perkaholic, we got our Power Craig, and our Outer Eyes is for that stuff I want to show you in a few minutes. Also good in boss fight when you need to repair the vehicle, because then all you have to worry about is the actual guy that's shooting the blast out. Hopefully, like I said, future version 1, so I have not beat the boss yet. I became extremely close, but I did want to share that. I didn't want to drag this out and okay, I beat the boss, I can tell you about it, but the steps are important, so I definitely want to do that. I know how to beat the boss. I got really close. It just more on experience error with me, making silly mistakes to not doing it. I came the closest yesterday, so hopefully we can go and get it done today, and y'all share that triumph with me there. If not, it won't be the end. That's why I was telling y'all this is going to be the last time I really throw this up, because I don't want to keep throwing, y'all know me by now. I'm not going to keep doing that. I will start opening up the lobby eventually. Y'all know me about that deal too.
Bonus points.
If you're looking for a little help, I will get open lobby where you can do that. Again, no carries. I'm not trying to carry anybody. It's not what we're doing. Just helping. That's all we is doing. And then a lot of you guys are great with hidden Easter eggs. Y'all talk about that, so it's just nice to get game together and share information. So man, that's good when it does that. But we got no benefit in that right now. The next one we really gonna do is campaign. We got campaign, and it's a co-op campaign too, so that's kind of dope. I didn't know they would even do something like that. But so we gonna do a campaign and see what the campaign is about. They actually got something at the end called end game or something like that. It's like a zombies. It's almost like World War II and 1 at the end, they say. So kind of excited about experiencing that and see what that's about. And then that'll probably be it for the screaming until another map drops from here, and then we're gonna just go back and do the games we should have did, like Demon Slayer and Fix On. I got a few edits that I started working on here. I didn't even get started working on here. I wanted to work on a few for this one. Didn't get started, but I got some other ones that I gotta pay attention to and get those out. I did want to share what I knew versus the other guys. Some of that stuff they have is accurate. Like, there's not too many, things wrong with the things they say. But I did want to share a few of the other things for this live right here. Still gotta wait to wait 15, 16. So we coming close to what we need to do. Because you can be overpowered. So do not kill the bear. I did that yesterday and kind of made my round last a lot longer than it's supposed to. Didn't want to do that. But it's still long as you don't get to wave 30, you know, it can be done. I'm not saying it's not possible at wave 30, but you can make things a lot easier for you if you into low waves doing stuff. The part we got now, so we're just looking for the bear part, then we can start farming for the keys. Like I said, other people like to just, like I said, just shoot. You gotta worry about spending money to get your, because you're not gonna hit every shot. I'm gonna tell you that, man. Like, you're gonna hit that. I guarantee you're gonna hit the majority of the shots. We're not saying you're gonna miss everything, but you go through armor a lot quicker, you know, doing that. Less than doing what I'm doing here. One weapon is excellent right here because you're not really using up armor. See that whisk come out again? So we got like 2. See, it would have killed that one that held the other one, but I ain't gonna do it. So now we where we need to be. So what I'm gonna do is try to shoot this bear once because I'm pack a punch 2. I tried to shoot it twice one time, but it did not work out. That's a no-no. Kind of shoot him before he gets started. Try to get some of the zombies out the way. Kind of want to put out where he's at. There he goes right there. See, he hurt. Keep him hit like this. You got a stun, that'll work. Let's get that part there. If you got a stun, that's excellent because what you're doing is keeping him from moving. I'm gonna look down there until we get our part. Now, sometimes they can be ugly with you because you didn't get majority of the damage, but we're gonna make sure, hope they did what they supposed to do. You see that one hit almost killed them? That's after 2 hits, you don't want to do that. I'm gonna look on the ground and see if it's down there. I think it is. Yep, we got our part here. So we got our part. So we can actually go get started. So, I'm gonna use this opportunity to take the jump port. So I don't want to kill my zombie because we don't got the whisk on them. So what I'm gonna do is use the opportunity to do that, jump port across, and then take care of our ritual. And then I'm gonna show you where all these keys at. So I'm gonna color code the keys. I don't even know what they're really called, but I'm gonna color code the keys and tell you what they actually do to you. The red key is the most dangerous one, so you kind of want to need your car for that. But the other ones is not as bad. Just they do certain kind of things to you. So remember, our setup was the bear, the eyeballs, and the fungus. I'm kind of get him out to kind of get that, and we probably end up ending the wave just trying to do that. So we got the bear, the eyeballs, and the fungus. And then if you did it right, it should add blood. What we gotta do this, add blood. If you get that wrong, you'll know because it's turned black, and then it don't work. Then you gotta wait all the way to the next wave to activate it. So once you add the blood,
May we never speak of this again.
You only can use the one weapon, and I would say pick the corner to work on. Stay in the corner. Stay in the corner. That's how you can get your health back. So you're back against the wall, that's what can spawn in on you, behind you, and down you. reload actually works when somebody in your face, so they get so close to your face you can aim. You do that bit right there. So maybe I whisk or hold the. We got a whisk right now. Maybe they'll hold that zombie we had out here. Successful. Yep, that's great. So we have 3 keys to find. Being that first key is so close to us.
Processing. Well, fuck if I know.
And we need the truck to bust through there. I didn't even know I didn't even come that way. Was it this way? Okay, I got turned around. So that's why I said that's great that I ain't bust that fence down. So our first key is gonna be the yellow one. And all that thing makes you do is go in the melee attack. So the first one is gonna be on this corner. So if you hit the truck, you would go in this corner. Now so I'm gonna just take a chance to look, and it's there. It is there. It's right here. But I'm gonna ride through with the truck and show you what the other 2 at. I'm gonna go ahead and bring mine down. So hopefully it might stay there by the time I get back. It might not. So you just shoot it and bring it down. It's there. See it right here. So I'm not gonna pick that up. I'm gonna get the car to go get that because the time for it to run through there and you do all that. And I don't even know if you can take the jump pad and do that. And I don't want to chance it to make an extra step to do on that.
Look, Ma, I'm a satellite.
I'm gonna kind of do this kind of quick. Like I say, if you need to pause it to kind of get the exact place I'm pointing at, because I'm telling you, out there is real. It's mad real out there. So that's the direction you be going if you want to drive Tessie. I'm gonna stop Tessie right here so I can show you guys, because I can actually run this part. Okay, the next one's gonna be in this cliff right here. It's gonna be right there what I just marked at.
Marking probable demise zone.
And the other one is going to be right here on this corner, right there.
That way.
That's the 3 locations for what that key is I just showed you. If you're having a hard time, sometimes if you got to spam it, do that. Like, I know I spam the red one because that's the hardest to see. But you should see a little red, you know, thing on. I'm gonna make sure these lines disappear before I grab that. I don't want to do too much damage to test. So that's the other 2 locations for. That's that key right there. It's like 3 locations for every one of these keys. I always say go for the easier one first because all of them have like a beginning stage where it's easier one is that. Stay here, back it up. Might have spawned back up there. I'm just gonna attack. Might have went back. I'm not sure if they disappear. That's the first time I did grab it. It went away from it. I'm gonna make sure you go away. I think it's amazing they can still hit you and they disappear. Yep, it went back. So we can go grab that one more time and get far away from Nick. I'm gonna wait till ammo. They still coming, look. Alright, let me try to grab it. I missed it. Space is important, guys, so make sure you have enough plates. I'm trying not to do just one. But this thing aiming is very funny to aim with this. We got it, so. Makes you go into a melee weapon. It's not as bad, you just can't shoot. Remember what I said, guys. Remember what I said. I'm gonna try to bolt the next one, as the red one is somewhat tasking. So Stop it right here. That's where the boat is. Remember, go to this whatever car's been set up at. It's right here. If you go on the other one, it's fine. You just gotta turn yourself back around. And our first key to unlock right here. This way, if you go that way, it's a straight shot on out to where you need to go. If you go the other way, you have to go all the way around, which is still possible. So you know. So this is the other spot we got. This is not difficult. It's just where it is on the bridge. So that's to the right. This one actually slows you down, so you'll be going really, really slow. So the first one is in here. You can actually drive inside the car here, which it is in there. So I'm gonna bring my car back so they destroy it some more. So that's the most hardest one to get, is because it's in that barrel. The other ones are a little easier. I'm gonna show you where that spot at, and let's get back in the car when I show it to you. But our first key is in that hole there. Like I said, if at any point y'all lose track of what I'm saying, pause it, see the location. You can see that one could be good because it's green. Pause the video, fast forward, do what you need to do. I would try to come out with a shorter version. The live one was a little bit easier for me, so that's what I did it for. I've been prepared. I'm gonna spend time just to show y'all what the other two locations is, because normally I would just try to grab it. So the other one can be upstairs. I could have wrote it up there to show you guys, but I like going this way. A lot better. So you come up here, and it usually be in this hole right here. Alright, in this hole right here. But like I said, the hours are at the bottom. But I did want to share with y'all what I'm going to do with this and that. I'm going to let Tessie get some more healing, because it's going to take some time to get that. Because you might gotta jump on top of the car to get this one. I mean, get the his on the other side. Get that one. But I hate that one better than that hole like that. I made the wave over. I just seen the wheels come in front of me. Try to get back to the other side where the wave happens. That's all three locations for the green, guys.
I said this was gonna be fun. I never said shit not fair.
Just stay here like this. So the goal is to try to keep it under 20. You know, not, I mean, 20 anything is good in 30. Even the teams are good. Ted is good too if you see him appear. Especially if you got the wish to hold the zombie. You can use extra time, you know, to do that. Let's just try to let them pile up again. Don't let the game stress you out, guys. That's the number one thing. Don't let the game stress you out. So why not take some off you if you can train the zombie? This is what we call training zombie. For us veteran zombie users, beginners, this is good to learn. You want to train them up, and just get them to run where you running. They gonna follow you. They gonna follow you wherever you go. See? All you doing. Alright, let's try and get rid of him. Get that part, we got our wish came out again. hopefully kill. It's gonna help. We're gonna help it kill a little bit. Stay out longer. Yeah, always got them initial ones to spawn in. Oh, it killed the one behind me. I thought it held it. We could have had a wave then, so we just shifted the wave on accident, and we didn't have to do it. We would have had another whole wave. We got the lightning. I think I heard it. That's a clock. I'm tripping. We can't get the lightning until we get the keys. I went ahead of myself a little bit. Turret, grab that. For the boss. So we're gonna hope this bitch come out again, I guess. The same thing you just did. Yeah, I go with the pack of punch 3. We can do that now. The rest of it is up to you what you want to do. I'm not really worrying about our secondary. I will probably pack some more, depending on how much money we have. But we already had our goal for our max power right now. Turn him up.
Double points.
Again. That's what got me last time. The little fast few just spawn in. So I'm gonna just run these around and make them come back. Again. That nuke look good.
Bonus points.
I think we're gonna save these 2 guys. One guy. Alright, we're gonna go grab our key. And hope not to get slaughtered. Oh, I didn't have enough. I don't got no plates. I'm gonna try it. Try it anyway. I don't like doing that because they really be working on your plate. But we're gonna try to hope to get it and let them not kill it in the process, I guess. Need this route. Need this route so I can get up here. Get up there. I don't know if it landed. Just like that, I hate this one. I can try to do it again. That's why I said I hate this one. Because you literally have to be at a good spot. We're gonna have to come back around. Try to get it at a better angle. Out. We probably can get it to grab that gun. We got out already. Me personally, guys, y'all might have a different opinion with that, but I don't think they really did a really good job on the keys. You made them a little bit more tight to get to, and it makes it a little harder on us. Which I don't know if he purposely did that or what, but it can get real worse than doing that. They hit a zombie like they said, so that kind of beneficial. So we're gonna try to do it one more time to get it. I say if you're having trouble like this, just try to use your car or something to get some momentum to jump up there to do it. Some of these keys are kind of crazy locations. Sometimes you can get a break and get in there in one of the easier locations. The top ones are really easy to get to. You can see them really good. This one in particular is kind of funny. I kind of use my either stride to get it, so I can kind of get a better angle to grab it. I'm on top of the car now. Shit, get it off of there. Yes, we did. That one slows us down. So we definitely don't want to get slowed down. That one. Yeah, hopefully he'll get back. So this one this other one is really tricky. This the red one. The red one takes your life. it sucks. I'm telling you, like you really can't get hit. One hit, you're down. So you kind of want to know where you're going when you go into it. There, no matter where it is, the easiest only one easy spot it could be, and that's at the back. The dinosaur heads, it's really hard to see it. But most of the time, I tell anybody if you don't know, if you can't see it, spam your button out of it. I'm gonna try to get some plates because we're dealing with a lot. If you can't see it, just spam your way through the keys. It's usually in the general. I'm gonna tell you what a general location it is, but just try to spam it out if you can't see it. Some people say they can see it. Don't get me wrong, but I can't. Like most of the time, I can't see it. Like, but depending on certain things, like idle eyes is on, you can see it real well. It's certain the kind of attributes got to be on for me to see it real well. So, but I can definitely tell you the location. So. Those decorations are grade A, they're number 1, 100% there. I was looking at other people's walkthroughs and they was saying that you can see it. I'm like, where? Like, I'm gonna get myself revive while I'm here. Oh, we already got one. Straight. Put these plates on here. Grab 3 more. If you already maxed your points out, don't be afraid to use your points. You have plenty of time to farm for other points, salvage points. Your safety is number 1. Prioritize your safety over everything. I'm telling you, you don't want all your work to be for nothing. So okay, the next one is the dinosaur, and that is on this side, and it's you cannot see it really good. I'm gonna drop out the first one. If I see it, I'm gonna grab it, and I just come back and tell you what the other locations is for that. The first location is on this hit right here behind it. So we kind of stop right here, and hopefully they don't give us too much damage. Just kind of spam your way through it, and hopefully it sucks it out. You want to come and aim to the back. So we have nothing here. So the next one is gonna be the top one. Stop the car. Now spam this one again. Right now. See how many of them spawning in? It's crazy. Like they just don't have a limit and when they start spawning. So you're just gonna have to make your way around to do that. So I said they give you no kind of break. So we probably end up coming back here. They spawned the barrier until I hear it. So the other one is gonna be at the back here. If it's there, we're gonna have to try that again. I kind of look back here and look. And it's gotta be at the top. When you see at that black part, I'm gonna show it again a little later. But it's gonna be in the black of that little part right there. We're gonna stop here and see if we can get a crafting table to get some more plates. Like I said, it's hard to see, and they're non-forgiving out here. They are animals out here. I'm telling you, I do not like being in there. So you kind of want to be in and out as quickly as you can get. And they slaughter your plates like. And it's like, I don't think they really have a limit on when they spawn them in, so they just continue to spawn them in. I'm gonna try to run and make that so y'all can see it real good. I think our spot is going to be on top of the dinosaur head. And that's like the hardest one because you really can't see it. See, it usually be back here, we see nothing is red. So we can come back out, it's going to be the top of that dinosaur head, guys. 100%. So we're just gonna kind of wait here for you don't want to like, if you're not ready, don't commit suicide. Just let your vehicle heals itself in the way. So just wait around. It's more like a patient game, guys. You gotta be patient. If you try to do with some of these other players, some of you players be playing zombies for a long time. Some people, just all they like to do, or they just good at the game. Either way, whatever decision made, you want to play for you. Don't play for other people. Don't play for nothing else. Play for you. If you need another wave, take another wave. You know how to survive better than anybody else. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. It takes a little while. Hopefully don't turn the wave while doing that. So we're gonna try to take the time to. I think I got automatic plates on for some reason because I put 1 on and it automatically put 3. And I gotta take that setup off. I forgot to take that off when I got in here. I think it was one of my Black Ops 6 setups because I wanted to see how it worked. It was more so for Warzone because I got tired of getting killed. You know, it was automatic plating. But it's kind of messing me up because I don't know. Sometimes I just want one plate to kind of give me a break from the other ones. And if I have a little piece and try to do it, and then go ahead and give me the rest of them. So I drop my cards done. So we're gonna try that middle action again. Like I said, this is the worst one. I'm gonna let y'all know that it takes you down to about a quarter of health. Like you on the verge of dying when you get it. So you want to have your vehicle where you can get it at. I'm like almost sure it's here. Like I said, you want to kind of be short and shooting towards the teeth. I'm finally dead. Kind of look some more. I'm gonna go ahead and go because our wave starts. The wave will come in here, so I think we're safe for the wave turn. We're gonna check these two just in case, but I'm pretty sure it's at the top. I'm hoping it's at the bottom still. This is the one that I don't like the most. Like I can't stand this one. They need to do a better job. Hopefully in the future, when the director mode come out and anything come out, they have it highlighted so you can see it a little bit better. Because right now it's an awful job trying to get that and see it. And it's already at funny, but it's already hectic in there and me doing all that. Like I said, if you got the spam to see it, do what you need to do. I was hoping to not be there too.
Initiating heroics mode. 404, courage not found.
Yeah, I ain't need that many places. I wish you can change that in mid-round.
Double points!
Another wave here. I think it was a push this time. I'm not really sure about the double. Alright guys, we're gonna try the same 2 spots. Hoping I get lucky somewhere. But if y'all even if you guys got an easier route there, I went the wrong way. Even if you guys got an easier route and where to find that at, hit a comment, let me know. But everybody I talked to said the same thing though. It's like really difficult to see this last shot on this. I'm gonna try here and hopefully get lucky. And hopefully I overlooked it. If I did, it was at the bottom. I'm glad I overlooked it, but I hate the one on top. So, like I said, very hard to see. So when you get, like I said, if you get down there and you get to it, just spam your way through it if you got to. But it's definitely in them 2 spots. So don't think you crazy. Oh, it's not here. So this the Virginia cutscene. And then we off to the final steps.
living shit.
Ioves.
You're alive. I did not hope. I could not. Do not be alarmed.
Take a look in the fucking mirror, hover girl, and say that again.
Quickly. He will feel my absence. You must listen. Each of you have encountered, been touched by a great power. Something has left its mark on your beings. The warden of this place sensed it, sought you out, tore you from your dimensions, and drained you to take that essence for himself.
The Sentinel artifact. Damn you, Richtofen!
While he has those parts of your souls, he has dominion over you. You cannot fight him any more than you can hope to return to your own worlds. To even try would be suicide. But for all of our sakes, he must be destroyed. There are others here. Ancient denizens of the dark ether. Shadowsmiths. They too are bound to his will, augmenting his power. He forced them to harvest your essence, to refine it into the colostrum that sustains him. These beings cannot be killed. But destroy their bonds, free them from his control, then they will return what they were made to steal.
If she says we gotta chuck a necklace into a fucking volcano, I am so out.
Find where the one that watches this place is imprisoned.
You will forgive me if I do not drop everything to do the bidding of a gigantic floating head.
Speak for yourself. We do this all the damn time.
I cannot act against him directly, but I can guide your hands. Go! Go now!
Look alive, ladies. We got some ancient evil ass to kick.
What's that modification?
This will help you on your
So
journey.
this is where it gets interesting. This is where we actually started working towards the actual. All of it part of these eggs. Don't say want to say it ain't, but this is the actual step to do what we need to do for these eggs. It's real interesting. So that's why I would say the jump port is gonna be your friend. Try that the first chance you get. So the lightning one is the most interesting one. This is on this side. We have no lightning right now because we did not turn the wave. So I would say use jump ports for everything, man, right now. Symbols being the easiest one. So I'm gonna use the jump port to go on this side of the map to get the symbols. So you want to do is shoot the clock with the truck, and you got 3 shots off of 1 round. Every round you got 3 shots. And he shot the daggone time. I didn't think he was gonna shoot it. But you got 3 shots per round of the clock. So he might have got the thunder off of that because it's being the first time we activated it. I'm gonna leave my truck there. We might get the thunderstorm. Oh, we didn't get it. That's great. Y'all know what I'm talking about in a few minutes. So, kind of stay 1 on here. It comes in handy when you get 3 shots per clock. That means you can have to multiple steps at one time. So I do want to let y'all know that. So if you don't get it right, some of them you got to turn around. You got to turn around to make up for it. But others, you can just come back and try it again. So you got 3 shots on each face of that. So when you come back and whatever face is moving, that's the one you can't shoot no more. That's the one you're done shooting with. I don't think we're gonna be able to get the risk to hold the other one. I'm gonna try to let it do it. This is a whole nother wave that's spawning in. There you go. We got it. Yep. So what I'm gonna do is shoot the clock, and I'm gonna handle the satellite ditches because right now it's good that he is holding that. So then I'm gonna use the jump port because it's a lot easier right now.
You got totally cuckoo.
This is on a time frame. Your hit is on a time frame. The clock is not, but this part right here is on a time frame. You only got so much time that you stay purple. Come from the side again. Hang this. Did I do too soon? No, I should have went the other way. But it's all good. We're gonna try to make up for it. That's the other jump port to the other side. You do not want to go there. You want this jump port. So I should have went on the other side. But we should have enough time. All we're gonna do is shoot this side like this. We got 2 of these dishes we're gonna shoot.
This isn't where I park my bus.
That's one.
Processing. Processing.
Then you're coming back. That's why I said you don't need Tessie for this. You can actually jump back and forth between these pads. You got enough money. It's only 500 to jump back and forth. So, and you can get the other shot right here. See, I don't know if you see the other side. It's probably turning, but when you're done, them hands will stop moving. See it moving down. They'll be moving faster when you get back. So we gotta recharge on our jump port. Hopefully it don't take too long. There you go.
This isn't where I park my bus.
Come do the same thing to the other end. I'm gonna make sure I don't want to miss. So I'm going right here. For those of you who aim is on 1,000, you can shoot it from this spot right here on this side right here. You can actually see it from right here. You can shoot it from right here. You don't have to run as far, but I want to make sure I hit it. You can shoot it anywhere in that. I think my luck I missed. But what you're doing is just typing this code. It should say a word, launch rocket, or something like that, and you putting the numbers in here. Again, I'm gonna use the encryptor that I'm gonna put in. I'm telling you, when I'm gonna have it when I done my live, and I'm gonna put the link on the bottom so y'all have it. This is the last time you gotta use the decryptor. That's why I say I get the decryption out the way, and then you can just do the steps after that. So I'm gonna tell you what our word is. L square. All right, and our word is launch. So being as launch is gonna be 11 here. I'm gonna make sure I hit this, and I think it's 0. We got 20 and 13. Then we got 2 and 7. You go to a cutscene like that, and you should see the rocket. You know the soul start disappearing like it did earlier, and then this rocket will take off. That step is done.
If you could free those tortured souls, you can do the same for the Shadow Smith.
So take that. Come back over.
The more of them you exercise,
Like I said, you can actually jump your way through all of this without the car. You're gonna need Tessie for the lightning, but we can actually do this other one without Tessie again. See that clock move? We can't use that no more, so we got one more face to use. Is this face right here? And this one we going to the farm to grab some pieces. So what you're gonna do is come to the opposite end of where the jump port is, and we're gonna locate the farm. He's in the way. It's lake farm. Take it over. And whatever that clock's facing, it's like it's stuff etched on the ground. You want to stand when the symbol's at. You don't want to read the symbols. I think I tried that mistake when I got here. So the clock is say 12 o'clock. So the arrow, both arrows are your shorthand. Come this way, and just stand here until his head turn around. See it down at the bottom. His eyes turn red, and you good. See, symbols at the bottom. You just gotta really stand here. You don't have to read that to bring that here. You just go on where the clock is faced. So if it's faced 9 o'clock, you stand right here. If it's faced 6 o'clock, you stand right here. If it's faced, what's that, 3 o'clock, you stand right here until that face turns around and shoot it. Okay, I'm gonna try to do everything in order, the parts in order to grab. The first one is gonna be on this bed. You can jump down, come down from here, and grab the one across. Go up the stairs, grab the other one here. Mask. Jump down from here, go down to the cellar, and always think across from the square right here at the tub. That's the wine glass. You go back up, go out through this way, come to this cellar right here, and see right across the armor onto this table, on the side of this table right here, and that should be the razor blades. You just put them all in order. You just put them where they go. Wine, mask, teddy bear, and razor. So this is kind of crazy too, because I'm trying to, you press square on it or whatever your activate button is, but it's hard to get the, I think last time I had to stand on it, but it's hard to get the activation for this sometimes. So you kind of want to just play around with square, because somebody gotta tell me that, because I'll be over here playing around with it and I can't never get it to first activate the first. I don't know exactly, to tell you the honest truth, guys. I don't know how to, like, how much square do I have to press for it, but most time I be on it and activate it. So I don't know if like different ones. So sometimes I just go to different ones and try to press square. Yep. So I guess it's the last one you grab. It's the activation for it. So it makes it easier. You can start the code. This is what I tell you. Out of eyes is good. Someone can kind of stand right here. This is the perfect place to stand. You can see everything from right here, like at least 3 masks. So you just kind of want to not let them destroy the mask. If they hit it a little bit, it's fine. As long as they just don't destroy it completely. When you find yourself at a like you in a jam and you don't want them to kill it, out of eyes does work. So you can put out of eyes and you just have to shoot the ones that's already attacking it. They're going to attack it, but it's going to be a lot slower. But you have stopped the rest of the ones from doing anything else. They'll be stuck to where they at before they got there. Activate the trap is good because it can go to the trap. Obviously, with multiplayer, it's going to be a little different because everybody can just grab one and protect it. Solo, you just kind of stand here. It's the best place to stand in the middle. It's going to kind of leave an opening. You can't see past the truck. I made that mistake. So eventually, they're just going to stop this like this. And then you just got to wait and see they're going to stop coming in. See nothing else. Multiplayer, they don't really do that. They keep coming. I don't know why they do. Seeing that we're done. We got 2 steps done at once right there. And the wave is over now. So we can kind of travel back over. And all we have to do is the Thunderbolt. And the you can't do the very last step without doing the Thunder stage. You can actually activate them bodies before the lightning bolt. You don't have to wait for the lightning. So you can have it. I don't think we have it. So what we're going to do is when we actually get to that stage, we just go activate them. So when we get the thunder, we can just go ahead and do it. Because it's difficult sometimes to do it all at once. But you don't have to have the thunder to activate the actual step. You need the thunder to make it to finish the step, but you don't need the thunder to finish the step. I mean to get the step started. So after we get this wave down, whether we got the wisp activated or not, we're just gonna go there, shoot it, shoot the clock. Matter of fact, we ain't even gonna shoot the clock. I'm not gonna even drive it over there. I'm just gonna shoot it, activate it, use the jump terminal, come over there and do that part. And then we just use the card. Well, I'm gonna need the card to open the garage, so I might have to drive it over there. So one of the steps we gotta hit the door to the back of the thing. So I probably end up having to drive it over there to do that. You definitely don't have to just when you see the thunder, just think that's the finishing result. You can always activate them zombies no matter, you know, where they are and what they're doing. So we ain't getting no, our whisper's not gonna act right. So basically because we already had it active, probably that's why. Shoot the clock. Kill them. Take that with me. Hopefully this beam, I'm just trying to not to shoot them with this. They got ran them over anyway. I think we can get the thunder anyway on this round. I didn't want it to do it. I wanted to get the activation completed before that, but we'll take the bait. Yeah, it hit. It definitely hit. I heard it.
I'd say fetch me their souls, but it's a little late for that.
You want to come here? I'm gonna try to use this round to do it. You want to activate clouds. So what you're gonna do with the clouds get here is target that part. You want to run into the truck. People think you got to shoot the truck. You did not. Just run into it. Gotta wake him up. The waitress. So all we focusing on is waking everybody up. So y'all know. Cashier, you hit it. Then wake her up. Don't wait till everybody get up. It's gonna work. So we're gonna do this. Try to get us a little time. Tell Klaus to come here. He's gonna stomp on the ground and do that. And he's up. So we have no thunder to take him to right now. We gotta let the time go. But everybody's gonna stay active. So we really don't have to stay here. There it's gone. So I ain't gonna take the opportunity to leave, so my car be where it needs to be at. And I'm gonna take the jump point on the way back over here. My truck don't get hurt first. Now that time we said they're lightning, we don't really need the truck. I'm gonna have it repair here, and then we'll be going to the right here for the last step, which is kind of tricky. It's tricky, but it's not tricky. If you're doing them with multiple people, it's kind of easier because everybody won't have to take responsibility for the picture, but I'll tell y'all how to make it work solo. Wave 24 is not bad. Yeah, like I said, you can actually get it pretty low. But we've been maxed out for a while. Look how many points we got. We got a lot of money. We only have to spend like what, a few dollars trying to get what we need to get. And we already have everything we need, so that's a plus. Now we solely, cause you cannot go that way without doing that thunder step. So we gotta look for it's a way to activate the thunder if you need it, but I didn't want to put too much on y'all with that. So we got our thunder back already. That was quick. So what we're gonna do with that is we're gonna take and hopefully Wisp is active on that and give us what we need for that, and all we got to do is get them all at once. You want to pile them all up and get them all up at once and just walk in the line and let them activate in the line, and that should get them all 3 of them. Yeah, so you should be able to do all 3. If it's multiplayer, it's easier because everybody can just grab one and just go to the color-coded zombie. The zombie is gonna be the color that on the Thunderbolt they need to go with. So keep that in mind, guys. That's what I saw on my whisk. Okay, we can kind of file it down quick so my whisk can grab it. Got a few. It's too late. Oh. Yeah, it was too late. It's fine. We can save that one. Like I said, you don't want to solely depend on the whisk. So if he doesn't get it down quick as you wanted to get, and he doesn't hold him, you want to be at a comfortable point where, like we are, we at a real comfortable state. So all we have to do is kind of like wake them up and dodge that one. Which I should have took the other end again. I took this portal accident. So remember, exit 15 that way. So what we're gonna do is activate all. Oh man, God, I forgot to. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to shoot the clock. So we might have to put a cooldown on that right there. Which I'm gonna go and make sure the cooldown is there before I hit the clock, because I don't want to do that. We gotta shoot the clock and do that whole process. So we got a cooldown on that, like I said. Next 18 seconds. I think it'll take long before we go do that. What you don't want to do for the gun to shoot on his own, and it sucks when they do that. You try to keep him away from the car, because it's on auto with that. Try to come back up. This time I think you went the right way. Yep. Go back over. And then you want to activate the clock and do exactly what I said earlier. You just want to get everybody up. You know they did the activation. Hit this clock here. You don't need to call Constable to get him up. He's up. It's quick. You just don't need to run around and see he's gonna follow you. Get him up. And then get her up. So you just basically just walk into where they at. So I'll tell everybody, take the DECODER route, the simplest route. I always use this as my last one. People like to go there first. But I take this as my last one because you can kind of run around. You can take either route, left to right, right to left. It doesn't matter. He's there. The waitress right here. The other one's gonna get caught. He's caught. You kind of want to jump on this car. I just jump off this way and they do the same thing. I didn't think I was gonna catch it like that. But you can jump off that car, pin another car, come to Route 2. Or if you want to do her first, you can do the truck at the bottom. I just missed her. She's right here. We only gotta do one. She took a long time to get here. But it probably would have been simpler. I probably would have got her first hit because she had to work the most coming that way. When I got her, I should have walked this way and let her get on first. Because this is already her building and we would have been done the first hit. So we have one more hit just because of that. And you can't hit that clock again after that. Like, you have to wait the next wave to hit that clock again. But if you didn't do what I just did, you can get them all in one turn. You see, right now we're supposed to be on another. We got an unnecessary wave turn right now because of it. Like I say, it's okay though, as long as we get to wave 30. We pretty close, so I think we're gonna get done probably right 27, something like that. But I'm gonna kind of take the jump port back. You're not gonna be able to shoot the clock again without the thunder, because as you see, the thunder left as soon as we didn't get it. But you should be able to shoot these posts with the truck and get it. You'll know, because you'll see the lightning bolt. You'll see the light bulb start sparking. You see, there's no sparks on it right now. I can actually bring test it here, and it'll be sparking like this. But it'll be a few of them, and that's how, and you get the thunderbolt the next wave, even though you just headed the other wave. So we can just kind of trust in the game here, and hope they forgive us and give it to us the next one. They might skip around and not do it, but we gonna hope they don't. Like I said, we wasted most of the time with the bear. That's why I tell everybody, try not to craft it, cause or try to craft it a little sooner. So we can go ahead and turn the wave, because there's nothing we really can like do. Even though we got more hits with the clock, if we got that right, we could have took another hit and came over there and did it, and it would have been finished. But being that we need that lightning, so we can go and take that out. And it happens every other wave, so we might not get it this wave. We might end up getting it on 27. Like, what has happened? Not unless my whisk got activated and I didn't know it. It's definitely a zombie somewhere, because I killed the one that was running around. I'm trying to figure out where it go. Not like they count that them zombies we already had over there. I don't know, but I gonna definitely check, because I don't know if they're gonna die out or what. I wish they did let us do the other one. You definitely can't do the lake one until last, because that's exactly where you activate the boss fight and all of that. They've used that as the cutscene too, so they're not gonna let you actually do that. I'm trying to figure out what is going on, like why they're not, unless you gotta kill that one that's active. See, again, I didn't go through that gate. It's unnecessary. You see, it's still bordered on the other side too. It's something you don't even have to do. Yeah, they used the waitress as the as a regular zombie, so we can end up doing that. Cause they're not gonna. I know for sure they're not gonna give it to us back to back. It's gonna be one wave turn, and then they can give it to us again. And almost like to give y'all a heads up, it gets longer and longer every time. Like, if you didn't get it right, another like couple of waves, it would have gave you another 2 waves until they hit again. So we should get it on the next round, not this one. So I'm thinking wave 27, 28, yeah, start the boss fight. And that's still pretty good. You still wanted it a little sooner, but it's still pretty good considering that the things you could do a little earlier. I know I can be I think yesterday I got it to like wave 24, 23, and that's what I'm comfortable at. But it also gives you time. Right now it gives you time to like level up your weapons. So right now we up pretty high anyway. You got our whisk out. So it's going to take more and more to keep that whisk to stay, because the round is getting pretty high. So your whole goal for this is to try to get it far down as you can get to that last zombie, so your whisk can do what it need to do. But if not, it's cool. But it's going to be pretty difficult. Yep. See how difficult that was? Whisk gone. You got durability to your whisk. That helps it, you know, for that. thing you need to do. And You gotta shoot. So we not really worrying about it right now anyway. So we got one on this side right here. So we should get it. It don't spawn immediately, but it should be there. Go right there. So that's the waitress color. You see all the colors are going. There's like one color now. So we're gonna try to let our witch do his thing with this. Another bed too. I'm gonna go ahead and pack it 3 just to have it.
Double points.
Bingo.
Max armor.
They hit me too. Alright, now we can go get our last person. Keep the car here because we don't need that for the thing. So like I said, it's gonna be like wave 28. Close. It's too close for me though actually. Try to get it at wave 28, 30. So we should be at a channel 2 on this one. Oh man, I gotta walk over. I keep doing that too. Again, at any point, if you get turned around, pause the video, watch it later, go back. The setup is the most important, guys. I can't stress that enough. The clock, go get the waitress. So this time we got to worry about one wave to go. So it's not this bad. She wakes back up, and just lead her this way. That's the last one. Well, so that's step. Now we can do the final step, and this is. It took me a while to wrap my head around this one. It's because the images you had to really see what the images is. Solo is really easy to kind of like keep an eye on it. Multiplayer is not so easy. Well, it is, but it isn't. Once you get used to the images, it is. But I would say put more than one eye on it, because I say that just because if you do. You got a better chance on memorizing what you need to memorize. So the first hit, I'm not going to use the car. I'm just going to take the port and I'm going to do it. I'm going to come back and get the car because I want to make sure I have enough time to do this. But we're going to hit the side here. We're going to be using that same port that I told you we needed to go in the middle to the other half. So you go to the farm. That's our last one. You gotta grab what you need to grab at the farm, and you gotta hit these reels in time. Oh man, I went the wrong way actually, for real. Is it the farm? Nope, it isn't. I'm sorry guys. It's the lake. Hopefully we ain't gonna put in 5 for that. If we do, it doesn't matter. We don't get another shot at this anyway. We got one more shot at this, but you only need one shot anyway. We might not have enough time because I just wasted a lot of time just going back and forth right there, and then we gotta wait for it to recharge. So what I'm gonna do is kind of use our last shot because I got confidence in getting it. To get into a lot of the restart. We got one more shot, so I'm gonna just get rid of it. You gotta wait to anyway, to be honest, because if you get the pictures wrong, it's gonna make you wait to the next round. So the Lakers will be going. I'm sorry about that, guys.
This isn't where I park my bus!
So you're coming down from the bridge, right here. You're picking that up, and then you're hitting this thing and memorizing these pictures. So you hit it. See, you can pause it though. And solo, you can pause it to get the picture. They go a lot quicker. Like when you don't. I just put that at. So that's the front of the house right there. So the front of the house is going to be inside the building on top. So that's number 1. Number 2, that's the shack in the back. I'm gonna give you a location for that when we get back there. Number 3, that's the side of the house, which I'll give you all the location when we get here. You want a picture like that. So we got what? The front of the house, we got the shack, and then we got the side of the house. So the last one should be the boating house. And then there we go. So the last one gonna be the boating house. So you're gonna get one shot at this. So make sure you memorize it correctly. So I remember our first one was at the front of the house. So I didn't have to come out. I just wanted to show you the image. It's right here. It's not gonna show you the actual where the location is. So the front of the house, you got to have to go up these stairs and hit the one right here. You know you get right because it'll turn purple. Everybody like to say the jump scare when you get it wrong. It doesn't really jump scare be too much. It's just a thing that pops up on the side of the, like, it's just something white goes pops up out of there. But you don't worry about the jump scare. You get it right the first time. So our second one is this shack here, and it's gonna be located right here. Now he said this, like, this is how you knew the shack. You see, look just like this on the side right here. You saw this side. So the other one with the side of the house, it was this corner on this side. You got your image you got was this over here, like right here. So it's gonna be at this step right here. And then the last one is the boating house. Y'all know what the boating house is like. It looks just like this. So I think they showed the actual other side of it, the back of it. So you hitting it from right here. And that's all of them. And after you hit it, you just go on the inside. You call Klaus, get that over with, so you don't want to deviate from that. So it makes it better. You can go upstairs and go inside, don't matter. You come up and you hit this box here. Press square on the box, you open the box. And you gotta use Klaus again to pick that up. So basically we can start an Easter egg. I'm going to. We don't have nothing else to really do. I got everything I need. So we're gonna actually go do that. So you pick Klaus and tell him to get right here.
There is some very valid reason as to why you cannot do it yourself. So I shall carry this to the end of the pier, yeah? Nothing would bring me greater joy.
Klaus there. I like Klaus, that's for sure. That's one. So keep in mind everything you need to use a boss fight. You can see I got another perkaholic. Everything at the beginning I told you to use, you're gonna be using that. We got another eye to eyes in case things get rough. If you need a crafting on this thing, this is everything you need right now at this moment. This boss fight all day long after this. So you craft everything you need, step revives. I'm gonna actually take some stem shots if I can get it, if I'm high enough yet. Oh, we got monkeys now, so I might be alright. I'm gonna try it with stems just because I think I can get away with it actually. I might. No, we're gonna do the monkeys because I don't want to be crazy. And then, can we craft this thunder and get away with it? I'm gonna try to do it and get my things early. Maybe they'll give it to me that way. So you can get up to 400 and that's it. So we do that. We got the monkeys and I don't know how I really feeling about the Molotovs. Oh, I got sentry guns, which is great. So, all right. Make sure you get your 75. I didn't check. I think we got it on the corner. Be straight. So with this next one, it's gonna be left to right. So you activate the final Easter egg, which is crazy that you got a final step after you do all them steps. I don't never understand that part. You split square on him or whatever your activation button is.
May we never speak of this again.
And I did that without Tessie even getting here, and she waited over here. So I actually messed up. I was supposed to go back and get Tessie and then put her right here and you start that way. But you're supposed to go as soon as you see these fly across the sky. You see them that flew across the sky? That's the way you're supposed to go. So I gotta go back to the Ashwood to get Tessie and bring that here. So we might end up having to turn away just because of that. I wasn't thinking at all. I'm sorry. Like, I wasn't thinking at all right then. So I'm not gonna hit none of that. Maybe they won't penalize me. But I think it's time based. So I'm gonna try to skip through it, this first part, and just go straight to the other ones, and maybe they give me credit for it. Come on, go through, go through, go through. But you're doing left or right, and you want to hit them white little bits out this scene. So it's gonna be left, and use 3 apiece. Right. So we went past one. But if you don't hit them 3 apiece, you won't get the credit for it. And this is time based. I'm just taking extra time, like I don't know what's going on. So we can try to get some of the damage off. There's a lot of damage on this right now. Middle. Three apiece. Remember that. 3 apiece, guys. 3 apiece. That's 3. We got all 3 there. So we had the home stretch right here. It's kind of easy on these right here. This is another hard cut, so make sure you get this cut down. Did I get that last one? I don't know if I got it. I'm gonna go back for it. God. Repair. I don't know if I hit that last one. But you do gotta hit it in order. So y'all know. Yeah, I didn't. It's like I ran on top of it and give it to me. So this up it is in bar fight. That was kind of sloppy, but you get it. Y'all get the gist of it. Very sloppy work right there, but we still got it. So you want to activate boss fight, then you look up. See, you can just do this all day. Look around. But as soon as you look up, you activate the boss fight. So if you're not ready, y'all get it. You can get your game plan going right here. Just look. Once you look up like this, it starts it. So like I said earlier, you use the testing to hit them every chance you get. So you can hit them as soon as you start.
What do you hope to accomplish here? Tasted your essence. He already owns you. Submit to my
So you can kind of use multiple things here.
These are your only choices.
Kind of let him finish doing them blasted.
And your thread shall be cut.
Hit him every chance to get. Don't get the stuff on the floor and not let you damage. That's helps for health recovery. That stuff on the floor helps to recover your vehicle. So if you ain't got that much damage, just keep tagging them. He's kind of ducking all the stuff he's trying to do. He's not going to do this 24/7. Getting a little damage. Got another hit in. Want your boots to recover. Hey, evil little horn. I just try to recover my health right now. But I guess they won't let you get away with that. So this one you can't ram. You gotta wait till the beam hit the sky. So you just ducking them this whole time right here. You gotta get a little boost to get ahead of that stuff. You just want to get ahead of his attack. That worst attack is his last attack. This phase is just route running. If you run good enough, you can stay away from him. But that beam attack, that thing kills you almost like immediately. And there's no way, like, you have to use stuff on cover, like get behind something or something. I found out that yesterday the hard way. That's the beam we're looking for. And when you see it, you don't gotta attack it immediately. He can go back to the middle. Just get your attack, jump out. More attacks in. Oh, he hit the car up. See, that's the part you don't want him to do. I'm gonna try to recover from the Vic. Get this shit recovered after that. Yeah, he blasting, so we're gonna wait. When it lands in front of you, you just want to run towards it. Like you can run like a circular motion, and you can buy some time with that. I'm gonna let it damage attack me for a little bit. So you're just waiting for that beam to appear. That's all you're waiting on. You can get that as a thing.
We've been trying to reach you about your vehicle's extended warranty.
You can speed it up. He's gonna end up landing in front of you anyway, so you can't ram him and speed it up. They're just gonna spawn anyway. Come back from it. Back in Tessie.
Show these upstarts the error of their ways. That's ammo. This is pointless. You are doomed.
Trying to get away from these attacks. That's what you're trying to do.
You run. Death rains down.
He jetted too. I was after him that time.
So I made you some playmates.
Hey, multiplayer, whoever driving the vehicle can actually get another shot off.
think I fight alone? I contain multitudes! You cannot hide here. You should never have come. You are mere shadows.
I ain't gonna lie, the boss is challenging. It's just because of stuff that the attacks he do. He is really challenging. Kinda wanna do the attack. The beast attack at the same time you're doing this. It kinda gets more damage. Like I said, there's a difference between multiplayer and solo, trust me.
Sooner or later, you will fall. Succumb to his will, or become like these wretches.
Destroy the vehicle. Want to get in front of it. You can't use it for cover. They knocked me off of it. This is what I was talking about when you go down. This will come to handy. Kind of to get up. Got kept on my perks. I'm trying to do it a little bit sooner, but it's all good.
Show these upstarts the error of their ways.
That's exactly why I'm telling you. That would normally be counted as a dying wish.
I contain multitudes! You cannot hide here. You should never have come. Wherever you run, death rings down.
You kind of can use it to get away too. So if you got to use your boost to get away, do that. Your boost kind of comes out pretty fast.
Sooner or later, you will fall.
I'm trying to turn around, use the beam on them. That's why I say stay your recovery. So you see we don't got no more. Put my plates on. You grab the vehicle, let me have it.
Succumb to his will, or become like these wretches. All the courage in the world cannot save you.
See, them attacks you do is, that's the problem, just so y'all know.
You fight a lonely battle, so I made
Look how much damage he put on the vehicle already. But I wish they had did things more comfortable with the car. Like, the car don't feel normal at all. Like, when you hit them, you like flying all over the place. I use a suspension tool or something.
show these upstarts the error of their
I can't get him down.
This is the express line. You stop for no one.
Keep a shot on this one.
Pin them down! Box them in! I will strike the killing blow! You think I fight alone? I contain multitudes!
it's hard to stay in front of it, but I know you guys got it when y'all about to face it. Like I say, everybody play style is different.
You fight a lonely battle, so I made you some flame.
Try to stay away from him when I see him.
This is pointless. You are doomed. Defy the loom, and your thread shall be cut.
Still got hit by it. I hate the turbo out of it. Still got hit. Got this one. God, I can get it.
Max armor.
See what car is. I think he threw it at me, yeah. This is what I was talking about with the power beam.
There is no hiding from my fury.
It's like no way to like get rid of that. Got behind the car.
Master, pay the price.
Try to go back to this car. I don't even see the car. Oh, he died it. Oh my God, he picked it up.
Show these upstarts the error of their ways. None can stand against my power.
What? I think he ducked that too.
I fight alone. I contain multitudes. Just die, you irksome little thing!
Come on.
Stay down! Let it all end!
Our car, we don't even know what the car is.
This will only hurt for a moment. You see, none may defy his will.
This is why I tell you the last minute right here. I'm gonna use my 75 and we got one more shot. We already used all that shot. They won't work now. So this is why I said the Frickaholic works. That beam is just non-forgiving.
Agony and death are all you deserve.
It got me as soon as I could lay it down there. I tried to jump in front of it. That beam, you can't get away from it. But the whole point is just to try to tell y'all how to get to him. If you trying to get to him, this is how to do it. It's a lot less stressful with people. Solo is, I can take people hits off, try to complete it solo. I think you had like 2 more hits in between that transition. He spins around and it would have been complete. That's why I was telling y'all I get so close. I haven't figured out a way to avoid that beam yet. And if I ever do, if I figure that out, they'll have a problem. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the screen. I'm gonna head on out of here. If y'all have anything, hit the comment box. Appreciate it. If this helped y'all, then maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Make sure you check our playlist for other little goodies we have. Duty is not the only thing we do. Duty is many games, other games I like to play. Definitely gonna be back to other ones. Definitely love to have fun. Look forward to our open lobbies, guys, and we got a lot of little new things coming to the channel too. I'm working up my setup, so I'm excited to do that, guys, and I will see y'all out there next time. Remember to pause the video, and I will have the decoder in the description, so be mindful of that, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll let y'all know when I complete it. When I complete it, I make more open lobbies too as well, guys. So y'all enjoy your night. I'm out.